goodbye to a couple of longtime colleagues here at Channel 13. Welcome inside the comfy confines of the Channel 13 studios. I'm Scott. We'll get with Angela, talk about some temperatures that I think you're really going to love when you wake up in the morning. 50 degrees in the morning sounds pretty nice. Angela will be along in a moment. We're going to talk about the final days for both our crime beat reporter Steve Jefferson and our city beat reporter Mary Mills. Their final day here at Channel 13. We'll talk with both of them, find out about their future plans. Anne Marie and I will chat with them coming up. And we're also going to be previewing our big story tonight. We're going to take a look at this new executive order the Indiana governor signed today. It's really designed as an incentive to try to get more school districts to put mask mandates in place. So we'll talk with friend of the show, Lauren Kostick, coming up. A lot to talk about here on Facebook. Let us know where you're watching the show. We'll give you a shout out over the next 10 to 15 minutes. But let's begin our evening together with Angela to talk about what has been a spectacular day. I mean, I walked in the newsroom today. I'm like, it's epic weather. Get outside, do some laps around the parking lot.
Oh, it was beautiful. I have a feeling those people that had to work inside all day were a little bummed.
Oh, yeah, I know they were. It just felt this pleasant breeze that was out there. We didn't feel the humidity at all.
No, and you're not going to feel it the next couple of days either. This is definitely a weather pattern change you can feel. Scott mentioned it, out the door tomorrow morning in the 50s. Skies are clear. We'll wake up to 52 in Lafayette and Kokomo, 51 degrees in Muncie, and we'll be mid-50s in Indianapolis. From there, it is going to be a really comfortable morning. Lots of sunshine in that Thursday forecast. 64 at 10 a.m., 70 midday. We're going to spend most of the day in the 70s. Eventual high temperatures, upper 70s. Be close to 80 in a couple of locations. And the U.S. Nationals at Lucas Oil Raceway as we head into the holiday weekend. I know lots of folks associate Labor Day weekend with spending some time out at the track. And this runs from, actually started today with some qualifying, and it'll run all the way through Sunday. So if you are headed to the U.S. Nationals, I think the only bit of concern would be the chance for a few spotty showers on Saturday, and really that's the only Labor Day weekend concern we have at this point, and we'll have a better idea of timeline and if anything's going to be heavy. Right now it looks like a pretty weak weather system Saturday. All
right, we've got hundreds of Facebook viewers with us tonight. So great to have all of you with us. Let's see, Glenn is with us. Renita says today was beautiful. I got my yard work done, didn't roast like a turkey, so Renita was happy with how things were today. Connie joining us from Iowa this evening. Rosemary saying hi, Scott and Angela from Indianapolis. Ashley said beautiful day for mine and my twin brother's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Ashley, yeah, happy birthday to your family members. Barb says my kind of weather. Christy says it felt great outside today. Liz says yes, loving the hammock right now.
Oh,
so Liz, watching us from the hammock this evening. So it's a good day for Liz. Carmen from Hillsboro, Teresa, Marty from Michigan. Great to have all of you with us tonight. We're going to get with Angela in a minute and talk about the next few days. That way we can start planning our weekend, because it's not too early to start planning those weekend plans. So we'll get back with Angela coming up in a minute. Let's go ahead and turn our attention now to our big story coming up tonight on 13 News at 11. We're going to be talking about this governor's executive order that he signed today that is designed to try to help increase the number of school districts that put mask mandates in place and hopefully lower the number of COVID cases that we are seeing across the state of Indiana. Let's go ahead and talk to Milo's mom, Lauren Kostick, friend of the show, coming to us from her home tonight. Lauren, great to see you. So tell us about the executive order tonight and how this impacts school districts and daycares.
Right. So just to break it down, like you said, it's for school districts that already have mask mandates in place, which a lot of them have reinstated them since the beginning of the school year. And basically what it says is that these school districts no longer need to quarantine close contacts as long as that person has a mask on and they are not showing symptoms. So it's that simple. And this is obviously a huge relief for schools who are overwhelmed. We know with hundreds of quarantines, we know it's affecting learning and building operations. So health leaders are hoping this order serves, like you said, as an incentive for those districts who don't have mask policies in place to reinstate them. But let's keep in mind this policy is only for classroom settings, so not sports or extracurricular activities, after school events. And we did see one district tonight that just adapted this new policy. That was Avon Schools. And a couple weeks ago, they reinstated their mask policy for all grades. So we're already seeing some districts take this new order and put it into their policies and their guidelines. So it'll be interesting in the next couple of days to see what school districts do, if they are willing to do this, or, you know, even if some districts that don't have a mask policy, put one in place in order to do this, because those numbers are jumping up.
Yeah, we've had thousands of student quarantines across the state of Indiana since the beginning of the school year in July. So it'll be interesting to watch your story tonight. And I know you talked to our friends over at the Regan Street Institute, those medical experts. That'll be part of your coverage tonight. We'll get to all of that, of course, tonight at 13 News at 11. But right now, I got to see Milo and Murphy. How are your dogs doing tonight?
They're good. They were making noise during that. I don't know if you could hear them eating under me, and I was like, oh man, everyone can hear that. They are chomping down right now. Late night snack. Let's see. Oh, I only have Milo here.
All right, so Milo is there, and last time we talked to you a week or two ago, Milo was on a diet. How's that going?
He has to work for his food now. If you see, he catches it. Let's see. Ready, Milo? Ready? Sit. Go, boy. Ready? Catch it. Oh, you missed one. You got nervous.
Burning some calories by having to go. And there's Murphy.
There's Murphy. Murphy, can you catch? Good boy. Ready? Catch it. There we go.
Oh, see, Murphy doing well on camera here on Facebook Live. And I understand Murphy's got a Murphy now joining his brother by getting a Instagram account. Is that right?
Yes. So Murphy's Instagram is that dude Murphy.
That dude Murphy.
I did not make it. My boyfriend made it. So.
Okay. And remind us of Milo's Instagram account so our Facebook friends can follow Murphy's adventures and Milo's.
Milo's is Milo_Golden Cavalier.
There you go. All right. Yeah. Well, I know that you're going to be busy not only feeding the dogs, but getting that story ready that's going to be airing here in 53 minutes over on Channel 13. Friend of the show, Lauren Kostick. Thank you so much, Lauren. Good to see you there, my friend.
Hi, guys.
All right, there's Lauren. So she'll be joining us part of our big story coverage tonight as we continue to follow the COVID story across central Indiana. Those dogs, I love looking at those dogs.
They're adorable. Tanya watching from Frankfurt, and Renita with the shout out to Milo and Murphy, and Liz offering a late night snack. So
really? Okay.
Milo can join.
That's great. Well, today was sort of a bittersweet day for us here at Channel 13. Two longtime colleagues, Steve Jefferson and Mary Mills. I mean, they've been here almost 20 years. Steve's been here 19. Mary's been here 18 years. Mary's covered the city beat, knows everybody in Indianapolis. Steve, of course, has covered the crime beat for us for almost 2 decades. Terrific employees, really great out in the community. And today, announcing, coincidentally, their final days. Mary's decided to retire, and Steve's taking a job with the Tegna affiliate in Texas. Bigger market, really good job for Steve. But this was a sad day for us. It
was. Steve, it's hot down there.
I know, I told him.
If you change your mind, it's hot here.
I know.
But we do have winter up here.
Yeah, so it's our loss. It's Dallas's gain in terms of Steve. And certainly for Mary, I think, hey, congratulations to her in terms of retirement.
Yes, although I did get a text as soon as we ran her piece from my neighbor and my friend next door. She's like, no.
With a lot of O's.
Yes, I love the way she reports. And then her next response was, tell her to take a little time off and come back in January. Well, come out of retirement in January, Mary.
Maybe she would consider doing that. But earlier tonight, Anne-Marie and I were on the news and talked to both Steve and Mary about their decisions. Let's watch.
I am going to our Tegna station in Dallas-Fort Worth. I'll be joining WFAA, an ABC affiliate, to report there. And it's a great opportunity that I'm so excited about.
Beyond the stories that Steve did as a crime beat reporter here at Channel 13, Steve had a major impact in our community. He volunteers a lot of his time. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the things that you're going to miss about Central Indiana and the volunteer aspect?
Oh, I will miss mentoring, because I I love mentoring. I help a lot of students, especially those who are interested in journalism. I also will miss sitting down with families who are seeking justice. You know, as a crime reporter, you meet people on the worst day of their lives, and they put a lot of trust in you. After giving you their time to tell their story, they give you their trust, and you want to get it right. You want to get it right, and that's one of the things I'll miss in this community the most.
Yeah, this community really is going to be at a loss without you, Steve, because you have done so much with Crime Stoppers, 100 Black Men. I mean, every time we turn around, you've got another young person that you're encouraging, that you're being a role model to, and that is what impressed me most about you, because you just, after your workday is done here, which is a long one, and it takes a lot of different turns, then you go out and you work some more and you give and give and give to this community. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
What message would you like to say to our viewers as you leave?
Basically, thank you for all of the interviews. Thank you to the police departments here in Central Indiana who I developed relationships with, and they put a lot of trust in me too. I'm so thankful they allowed me to help tell their stories, and it's something that I'll never forget.
Today is a bittersweet day for us here at WTHR. Our longtime 18-year City Beat reporter, Mary Mills, is stepping aside, retiring, and this is her last day.
It is. It's bittersweet. It's sad. It's exciting. It's everything combined.
Why'd you decide now's the time?
I just thought, you know, 18 years, I've accomplished a lot. I've really, really enjoyed it. But I think it's just time to take a break. And, you know, we've all been through the pandemic and just kind of reassessing the things that we want to do, the things that I've missed out on perhaps. And I think it's just good to see what else is going on. I just want to relax, chill. You know, catch a movie at the theater, read a book, things like that I really haven't been able to do.
What would you like to say to viewers who've been watching you for 18 years here in Central Indiana?
Wow, what do I say? It has been such a privilege and an honor, you know, to work with so many different people and to share their stories. The one thing I was telling Ann that I most love about my story is being out in the community and just getting to know everyday people and their stories and sharing their stories and them trusting me. And I love the smaller stories and the people in challenged neighborhoods, say, who are working so hard to turn things around. And, you know, those stories that sometimes get overlooked but are so important. We talked about, too, the story about Margaret Means, the homeless person who was found stabbed to death on East Washington. And, you know, I learned about her, shared her story, and it touched so many people. And they're just some of those stories that, you know, that have heart and soul and mean a lot. And I've just so enjoyed interacting with viewers. That's why I loved being in the field.
Yeah, we loved having Mary and Steve with us at Channel 13. Again, a long time. It's going to be hard for those of us who watch them every day not to see them every day.
Right. If you add up their careers, that's 40 years between the two of them, just about.
Yeah, a lot of viewers weighing in tonight on Steve and Mary leaving. Nicole saying, "All will miss you." Justin saying, "Good luck and blessings for you in your future." And let's see, Teresa saying, "Good luck on your next journey." Renita, "They will be missed." Sandra joining us from Grant County tonight. Amber saying, "We're going to miss both of them." Sad day from Tanya. And Liz saying, as your friend did, "No!"
No! All the O's.
So, but we wish Steve and Mary all the best. So, all right, so how's our wake-up weather tomorrow?
Wake-up weather is cool, 50s. If you're like me, you might actually need a sweatshirt out the door if you're going to spend a little time outside. But once the sun comes up, we're going to warm up pretty quick. We'll be in the upper 70s tomorrow with sunshine, upper 70s on Friday, a few more clouds. First chance for rain comes in play on Saturday, but don't get nervous. It's not going to rain all holiday weekend, and it will still be plenty warm for summertime activities. I know there are lots of people that aren't ready for summer to end.
Exactly, right.
And yes, we've cooled things down, but it's still going to be sunny and warm for summertime.
Yeah.
fun.
Good. And of course, we know that you've got outside holiday plans coming up with big Labor Day weekend. Angela will have her 7-day forecast that we can map out what you're going to do this weekend and how the weather may affect it. And of course, we'll have our big story tonight as we look at the COVID story across Indiana, the Afghan evacuees. They're going to be here by the end of the week at Camp Atterbury. That and more coming up tonight on 13 News at 11. Thanks so much for joining us here on Facebook. Good night.